Oh, welcome to another episode of Minneapolis by Night. This quote unquote evening, we have Myrcella and Blake here, and I do believe that Blake was contacting Myrcella in regards to
Yep,
this cure for this virus going around affecting all the kindred in Minneapolis.
yep. And Marcel will get a phone call.
Hmm. Hello, Mr. Blake. How
Hello,
how are
Miss.
you? How are you?
Hello, Miss uh, Marcella. Uh, well, I'm just calling to let you know that I'm the new primogenitor of the Tremere, and I'm going to need your help in figuring out this virus problem and getting a cure started or finished.
I'm about 20 steps ahead of you on at least starting that. Um oh, you're more than welcome to come to my place. I'm currently actually in the middle of work, as it were,
Ah,
on that. She'll toss you an address, which you
all
will
right.
note is not directly in town. It's on the outskirts of town.
Okay, that's interesting. But he will hop on his bike, tell some of the acolytes he's in a meeting with a contact that's going to help figure out the virus, and uh, inform the whip that I will be out, and she needs to be watching the office until he returns. And he will help on his bike and head out to Marcelo.
All right. So, yeah, when you're heading out there and you do eventually get to the road you need to go to, yeah, it's a decent road and it's a pretty much private road. There, there's a gate at the end of the driveway, and this is a very, very large estate. Like, you can't even see all the property. The house itself is ridiculously large.
Whoa!
Um, there are
All that comes to a town.
guards, all armed, one at the gate who will let you in because you're expected. And then there are a few more at the door, and they check you for weapons.
What weapons? Blake doesn't even need to carry.
Yeah, well, they're doing their job.
Yeah.
Uh, and one of them leads you into the house and into a and up some stairs to a set of double doors. And he knocks lightly on the door. And you hear Myrcella, "Come in." And he pushes the door open and motions you inside.
You will walk inside and go, well, seems like uh, not apparently both of us have gotten promotions here of late.
Oh, you could say that. Lots of work behind it. Somebody's got to do it. She's sitting
Yeah.
behind a desk.
Oh,
Well, feel free to take a seat. She motions to a chair that's on the opposite side of the desk, like your side of the desk.
he'll sit down and say thank you. And he's like, oh, God. If he didn't go up to get his Uber promotion, I'd probably bring him to final death right now.
Oh, Mr. Ransdale?
Yeah, pretty well. Needless to say, he brought the Tremere to basically restart.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah,
Oh, well, I haven't exactly been in touch with Mr. Ransdale. Our last encounter, how should I put it, didn't quite end, I'm sure, the way he had planned it to.
I bet. Oh, but the main thing is, he's not the worry anymore. This virus is.
This virus is
Yeah,
highly contagious.
figured that.
Let me tell you a thing or two about what I know on this. This is my little bit of research. And she will actually just slide you a page of notes. And it's like it affects ghouls and kindred, and like it disappears within 48 hours in humans. Looks like your average everyday cold, just a little bit worse. With ghouls and kindred, it kills them within 48 hours of contracting the virus. The virus does have a 3-week sit time before it actually reveals itself.
Okay.
And it
And then,
seems like looks like it is very much engineered as a bioweapon. Specifically, what I've noticed in kindred, because, well, kindred and mortals' bodies function completely differently.
yes.
But it also says that it looks like it's an early trial run on this weapon, as there's no other cases anywhere in the world or the states. Minneapolis seems to be the only one affected by it right now. And that the virus also seems to completely break down once its task is complete.
Do we have a patient zero that's the carrier or what?
We cannot find patient zero. We just know that Minneapolis is ground zero.
Well, shit.
We're not entirely sure who made it, but we know that it can be, and we know that it can be transmitted via, it can be airborne, but I suspect it might mutate and be able to transfer in other ways. Basically, this virus should not exist or even be possible.
Oh, that's just
Yes.
lovely.
Uh,
This sounds like it's in the realm of our the will workers. They dabble
I'm
in
in.
the impossible.
Yes, I'm actually set to chat on this matter a little bit more with my cousin, who happens to be a will worker.
Nice.
Uh,
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Pretty much, I've figured out that it would take me a long time to figure out how it mutates or how to destroy it completely, but I'm feel like I'm coming very close with the cure I am working on. She just smiles.
um, do you have a sample I can take back to my acolytes to see if they can start helping in perfecting it?
Well, I'm working on replicating it. She
You're
just
working on
smiled.
replicating it?
There is a cure.
You're breaking up.
She says there is a cure, however, there's not very much of it that not much of
Okay.
it was able to be grabbed. So I'm working on replicating a cure with what I have of the initial one.
All right.
So I may need. I think my cousin's advice on this will be helpful, as I've been stuck in my lab for days and days just trying to work on this. I haven't really left all that much either.
Oh, this. Do you have any notes on what you found with what you got, so we can all multiple eyes can be working on this on replicating it?
Um, well, I mean, I have some notes, but it's not anything crazy. Sorry. Bill is still sending me information, apparently. Like
Uh,
20 times.
if you need a test subject, I'm willing to let you use me as a pincushion. Don't know if I'm
I
effective,
may.
but there's always use of having a somewhat living test subject.
Well, that's funny. I didn't exactly expect anyone to just throw themselves under the bus, as it were, or into the fire.
Uh,
But we
you
won't
gotta
know if
start
it.
somewhere.
Yeah, we do. And you don't know if you're infected, huh?
Yeah, I remember Ransdell saying he could see it. I just don't wasn't sure how, or
Well,
hearing him say that he could see it. I was just not sure how.
I mean, if the Malkavians can read people's auras, I have a feeling it may be something of a similar nature. But
Right.
if they can read auras, why can't somebody else?
Yeah.
It seemed to be what
Oh,
Ransdale was doing.
yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna roll intelligence here. More because they also have the discipline, but they also have something else that uh, he can work with. Nice. Yeah, that's fine. Uh,
one is enough so that
there may
Auspex
be,
can do that.
yeah. He goes aspects. There might be something, but it'd take me too much time to try and learn it, and by that time, a lot of people could have died.
Yeah. Oh, she leans back slightly in her chair. Uh, yeah. Wow. She just like looks around, and this is what a not lab looks like. Oh,
Hey, he's Tremere. Labs can be any kind, anything.
yes, yes.
Oh,
I mean, if I could find patient zero, that would be awesome. We don't even know where this originated from.
right.
The
Don't even know
city.
if I don't even know if patient zero is still living because uh, from what I heard from the council meeting, there was at least one human death.
There was one, and I suspect that may not be because the. I mean, sure, it could be directly because of the virus being a harsh version of the cold and flu.
Right?
People die from that sometimes, but it was probably it was probably more them having a weakened immune system from perhaps something else. If there's only one human death, it could be patient zero or just someone who's weaker than the others.
Well, if I know human physiology well enough, there may be still a body for I don't know, a coroner to reach out to a judge and get a court order to exhume the body.
You
Maybe.
want you want the body of the one human that died from this exhumed.
Uh,
I I'd have to come up with a really good reason because I can't go telling somebody that I want this body exhumed just because it was different than some of the others.
right.
I mean, the only casualties have been ghouls or kindred, and well, that's not exactly something that we need the mortal population knowing about.
Yep.
Um,
The,
I certainly have the
that's
pull to do so in the medical
yeah.
community. However,
No, well, there's another way you could go about doing it. Was there any records of an autopsy performed on the body?
I could easily acquire those records as well. Oh,
Those were
actually,
probably useful, if not uh, vague, considering the humans probably won't even know what they're looking for.
all right. Let's see. I did. Oh wait, yeah. You actually do notice the bit that flat out says that the on the notes there actually is the mortal sample as I'm sitting here looking at my own because the ghoul is listed as ghoul under ghoul
Nice.
slash kindred. So yeah, maybe I think she did actually examine. We'll see. We'll find out. I'll look into the dead human. Though I'm certain that was a body I already looked at.
We just it'd be probably even most helpful if we can get our hands on a living sample.
Well, see, that's going to be the fun bit because it breaks down once it does its thing. And it's
Yeah,
really
so
hard to find a kindred living example because they usually don't know until it's
too
too late.
late. Uh, well, if anything, for it to cross me off the list or whatever, you can take a sample of my blood.
Very well. I'll have to go
It's,
downstairs.
yeah, that works. Uh, and out of character, this justifies Blake getting more dots in medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. She'll kind of get up from her desk and walk around towards the door and motion for you to follow.
He'll follow
When she pushes the double doors to the office open and walks through them, you note that there are definitely armed guards standing outside the door, one on either side. And when the doors open, they both like look over and she gives them a nod and they just nod back and they don't pay you guys any further attention.
I I don't know. Would any of your guards be potheads?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay, because Blake pretty much has the stoner population as his goals.
No, no. I doubt that my ghouls are potheads because yeah, they're all Giovanni.
Yeah, true.
And these aren't even all hers. So,
Wow.
oh no, she has her fair share of ghouls. Don't get me wrong.
Blake pretty much has most of the underworld and the stoner population in
I think
Minneapolis under
she's,
his belt.
I think she's got 6 of her own ghouls.
Wow.
Yeah, and then a lot of these are the former Don's ghouls.
Okay.
He pretty much had them stick around to help her out. So
Yeah.
um, she will.
So we go to her lab.
Actually, why don't you roll your perception alertness?
Okay. That's like that.
I gotta roll. I actually have to make a roll for this, looking at this.
Oh, one.
Oh, hey, fancy that. Okay, so you you don't notice it because it has a dex stealth of 8.
Oh
But
God.
let's see if she notices it.
If it's a dog, I think she
Oh,
might.
hey, she does. She does notice it. You actually see her like casually just like lean over, and it's like just kneel down and lean over and pick something up that's by your like the opposite pant leg. Your
You
opposite
look
pant leg.
down.
She's holding a hand, a severed hand.
Hold
And
on.
when
Hold on. Let's see here. I believe that was yes.
are you rolling something?
Willpower,
Okay.
and he does not care.
All right. As
That's
she's pulling this hand
at
up,
least five
and she's
successes on a div six.
as she's kind of like picking this hand up, you note that the palm side that's facing you has a mouth with like teeth in it, really sharp teeth. And she
Been
just
experimenting a little bit too much there.
you this isn't mine. This is a gift. Zita, that's not nice. She points at the hand. That's not nice, Zita. You can't just be trying to climb up my guest's legs. And she just kind of sets the hand on her shoulder. And when she sets it on her shoulder, you actually notice that there's an eye on the top part of it. And it blinks at you.
Not really phasing him.
It blinks at you.
Not really phasing him. He's seen weird stuff in the Tremere labs.
And then she actually like grabs the hand back off of her shoulder, and she's like, "Blake, this is my pet Zita. Zita Blake." And it just kind of the thing's Zita. Mouth kind of like it gnashes its teeth together like aggressively at you.
Well.
And she pulls it back. That's not nice. She waves her finger in front of it.
Oh.
He hasn't been rude to you, Zita. In fact, Blake has been very polite. And she sets the hand back on her shoulder. And she's like, "Oh, if you think this one's interesting, you should meet my other pets." She smiles.
Might be able to do that soon enough.
Those, however, are kept outside. And she leads you down another hallway and then down to a basement, which is all obnoxiously clean and sterile. And she starts going and looking for needles. And obviously she's gonna, like I said, she's looking for a syringe, etc., to start drawing blood. She will put gloves on, etc., because she does not want to futz with. Just in case you are.
Yep. And I'm just going to assume he's going to have to spin a blood to activate the flush of health where his blood's circulating to where it will go into the needle.
Yep. So let's see how I'm sure he's going to actually want to see a roll on this too. Dex medicine or something, which shouldn't be too bad. I think you fall under the classification of dead things.
Okay, yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, and he's not afraid of needles, so he don't need to do a willpower roll.
Oh, good. So he's not going to fight me. Awesome. So 3 and medicine. 4, 7. It's 7 dice.
And he will burn the blood to activate the blood to help.
How much are you going to let her take?
Enough for a normal blood test, like maybe like a max.
So like
4 vials?
4 vials, 3 or 4, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So yes, vial 1, you're okay. Because I didn't fail, so I haven't. He's gonna make me do this for every one of them. Same for the. I mean, it's a little bit better on the first one, but still legit. Even better. See, getting even better on that third one. You didn't even know that one went in.
Yep. And he's just like,
fourth one.
If he wasn't
And
even looking,
oh
if he
yeah,
was,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you really didn't know that last one went in. You just must be in the soup.
damn.
So she
Okay then.
extracts 4 vials of blood.
Yeah, he did not flinch at all. He just looked ahead, but he like didn't flinch or even look seemed like the needle faced him.
Oh, Bill apparently needs me to roll something to see if I notice something.
What's the hole?
Ooh, we might have a visitor. A legit visitor, because this person lives here. Okay, so what Bill? I need to find out what Bill wants me to roll.
Okay.
Okay, so hey, fancy that. I still get to roll 7 dice on some intelligence medicine.
Lovely.
No, no, no. He's gonna love that
Oh
one.
God, it wasn't a botch. So
No, it wasn't.
see if he will allow another one. Okay, did I freeze? Or did you freeze?
I didn't freeze.
Okay. Oh God.
Well, I'm asking him that because I made 4 different draws on you, drew blood 4 different
Yeah,
times. If it justifies a second look, so we'll find out what he's gonna say here.
this has got to be the weirdest blood test ever done.
Right, right.
A blood warlock goes for a doctor's appointment with a necromancer.
Right, right.
Oh,
I mean, feasibly, I mean, there is a morgue around here. I could probably be doing some really creepy things in front of you right now. Just be thankful I'm not.
right.
Nope. Could open this cooler and oh, look, that corpse just sat up and looked right at you. Oh.
Oh. Ask him if I can try and we can try and do a teamwork roll because I also have medicine. If that helps.
I'm making sure you can make a roll to notice because you're present. So
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I get 3 more rolls. And so, because I did it 4 times.
Can we do a teamwork roll on this?
I'm going to see. I
Roll
think he said sure, and then he says sure. You get to do a roll, and then I can roll for the other 3.
Okay.
So it was intelligence
That
makes it at
wasn't
7.
a
It was at 7, by the way.
Okay.
Right.
Don't think that one was a good roll because mine didn't even show up and 1 was missing.
Yeah. So I got 2.
And I had two 1s. That is
That's
1
a fail.
success. That's 1 success.
So I got, and another fail. So I got 2 successes.
3. And I can only do 3 more, or all 4.
Oh wait, now he's asking me, does he have medicine?
Yes, I have medicine.
Yes.
Yes, Bill Pence, I have Blake has medicine.
Yes, Bill Pants.
Yes, we're going to call you out right here on YouTube.
Oh, well, you should have heard some of the interesting things he got to experience last night when Lorenzo and McKenna were having a chat.
Oh, I have not actually watched that.
What successes did you have?
3, 4, and 3.
All right. All right. He had 3, 4, 3.
And ask him if I need to make any appropriate mystical rolls because I did take Esoterico as a secondary skill from while he was living with the mages. And he's got a cult of 3, and he knows the lores.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Bill misinterpreted.
God, Bill, fail.
Yeah, John. Then he knows things. That's all John says. Then he knows things. I was like, thanks. That's helpful.
I know things. I don't know what things, I just know things. I will.
Okay, so we both pretty much actually can notice the presence of a bloodborne disease.
Well, I wouldn't have guessed. And I gotta roll. Okay, can I roll? Ask him if I can roll perception and awareness.
Well, see that no, he was like, Bill's like, yeah. Okay, yeah. Now John is calling him out on calling this right now because Bill apparently misinterpreted what I said. I said I had 2 successes on 1 roll. He misinterpreted when I said you had 3, 4, and 3 as those being the numbers on your roll. So,
Okay.
and that's what John said. He was like, wait, 3 and 4 successes doesn't know things, but 2 does. He's like, I'm lost, Bill. Here, okay, hey.
I will.
Real quick question. Oh wait, I'll just type it out in text. Okay, so cool. Padre is pretty much still staying with Myrcella. Are we now at the
I answered that
legit
question.
Geo hangout?
I answered that question already.
You did?
Yeah.
You're
My
at the,
bad. My bad.
we're all three at the compound, I'm assuming.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Ask him what things that I know.
Yeah, he's still getting me that because, yeah, John had to clarify that, and I apparently confused Bill. So, thanks, John, for clarification. Now Bill will get me the correct answers. No, he literally thought your dice were 3, 4, and 3, and he was like, "No, those aren't successes. Diff is 7." We're like, "No, those were the successes per roll." Yeah. So I'm just sitting here
Well,
stabbing you with needles
Myrcella.
and drawing blood with this creepy ass hand on
Yeah.
my shoulder.
Myrcella will receive a phone call at this point.
Okay, well, when she
Because
says,
why not jump in while we're determining successes and shit?
right, she looks at her phone and pulls a glove off now that she's done stabbing you. Hello?
One second, I've got food in my mouth. Okay. Sorry. He'll speak into the phone. Myrcella, where are you?
In the basement? In the lab?
Okay.
Where I spend most of my time now, apparently, because I have no life.
You have a life.
Unfortunately.
She's clearly being sarcastic on that.
Yeah. As the Padre hears a random
Minneapolis.
male voice in the basement with her.
I'm actually about to roll perception alertness to see if I realize a voice down there. Character sheets.
That might be helpful.
Okay, this is a problem. Oh, okay, cool. I guess I can't look at my own sheet.
What? What? Oh, probably because I posted it.
Yep. I'm no longer ASC, so I no longer have admin stuff.
So you have to actually look at it for him.
Wait. No, Bill. That is bullshit.
What?
Okay, hold on. I'm making sure. Intelligence? No.
Intelligence? No. Sounds like somebody just flipped Holly's bitch switch.
Yeah, it's Bill.
Love you to death, Holly.
I'm trying to figure out how a failed intelligence roll justifies a stamina roll when I'm using gloves, etc., for what I'm doing.
No. A botch would have justified a stamina roll because you would have ripped the glove.
Yeah, he's saying. Yeah, well, no, and he's saying this on an intelligence roll. He's saying this on an intelligence roll.
You have stuff in your face.
I know.
You want a napkin?
Yes, please. No, my whole issue with that, and this is just me throwing this out there because I'm not an ASD, I'm not an SC or anything like that. How would an intelligence roll of any kind require a stamina roll?
Yeah. A dexterity roll, medicine dex, maybe, but not medicine intelligence. Plus, you're wearing
I'm just saying stamina is a physical.
Plus, she's wearing gloves. That would have given her, like, probably +2 to her stamina. And I'm assuming she's got a really good stamina because she worked with the dead.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing would have probably had to have gone through her max out stamina plus 2 dice. And a botched roll, maybe, because she would have probably ripped the glove with an evil. Fail, she just probably popped one of my veins, and it hurt like a bitch.
No, yeah. Well, remember how it's. Oh God, no, this is bullshit.
Bill. Listen to the son of two nurses. A botched roll, I could see it because she would have ripped the glove and probably breached her skin. Not on a failed roll because it probably would have been right in my skin to begin with, and she would have popped one of my veins. And
As someone with their CNA, if you like a botch roll is you stab and inject yourself. A fail is just you don't get it in.
Yeah.
Fail should never require you to roll to prevent from dying from a mundane act.
Yeah.
Personal opinion. Sorry.
This is fucking stupid. Yes, and I'm outright saying that in this scene. So sorry if you rewatch it, Bill, but yes, this is fucking stupid and bullshit.
So does someone mind explain to me what the hell is going on that we are outright cursing NFC on actual air?
We were doing. Myrcella was giving Blake a blood test because of the virus going around, and he doesn't know either way if he is infected or if he isn't.
Okay.
So he just basically volunteered himself for a blood test, so to roll either way. If he is infected, she has a living test subject. If not, he was ruled out as an infected carrier.
Gotcha. So,
And she failed one of the basically she failed one of the rolls.
I failed intelligence rolls. This doesn't make any sense.
Intelligence
medicine means you're working with the disease. Yeah, but I'm not I have also implied that yes, I am taking safety precautions.
She's basically
This is an intelligence roll. I did not botch any of my dex medicine rolls, so I'm failing to see where the stamina comes in. I failed an intelligence medicine to notice something about it.
Okay, she had to have gone into safety and sanitary procedures, rubber gloves, freaking gown, the works, and
rubber gloves or latex gloves.
Do what? Well, she is coroner and she's working in her own lab, so it's probably medical gloves.
Okay, so it's latex gloves, not rubber gloves. Gotcha.
Yeah. We're talking the surgical mask, gown, gloves, the works here.
That's not what I'm doing. Oh my god.
Can I throw this out there as an easy fix for this? Hey, Ollie.
Bill's already flipped her bitch switch. Let's let her sink her teeth into him. He asked for it.
Fair enough.
He's the one that asked for it. Let him take them all in. Yeah, because this is now an ST issue. Our expertise is going to he's going to disregard our personal knowledge. It's best let her maul him and get him to see reason.
Yeah, he's
Well,
like, did you
I was
draw
just gonna
blood?
say,
He's trying to tell me that I'm experimenting on it by drawing blood. When I had, yes, it does. Now he's telling me that Dex is not going to be implied for stabbing somebody under medicine. I'm not trying to figure
no,
out
Dex
what's
is
wrong
totally
with you.
blood.
Yeah, Dex is totally fine because that's precision, agility, flexibility,
So, hold
especially
on, hold on.
precision right
The
here.
easy answer then is by that logic, I can use stamina melee to stab someone with in the eye with a fucking scalpel. Gotcha. I'll be sure to remember that and use that.
I'm actually telling
So,
that to him. I'm like, so
so ba-
I'm not saying that you said that though.
I mean, he'll be able to look back over the scene and see I said it, so I'm not worried.
yeah.
That's what I
I'm
was like, so
pretty much.
I'm,
I'm pretty much saying
dude,
just let her go
what
off.
I'm hearing is that logic is amazing, which means I never need to raise my dex. Period.
Yeah, what the
Like,
fuck is
I'm
that
raising
logic?
stamina and using that for stabbing people in the eye.
Uh, uh,
And I guess because it's using stamina, which wouldn't be a normal trait, I totally get like -2 diff on it for an improvised weapon. Just saying.
oh, so yeah, uh, th- uh, hello viewers. This is the bitch out session for Minneapolis Finite.
Oh, I'm not bitching. I'm just
uh,
throwing out my thought process.
yeah. Oh, but yeah, my thing is let's just let her maul him. He flipped the bitch switch. Let's watch the bloodbath.
nope. I am
Hey, all I'm saying
absolutely.
is not my monkey, not my soul.
I'm
Yeah, this is
absolutely. I am actually going to dead on refuse to make this roll because his logic on this is stupid.
I don't
uh,
understand his logic on it, but by his own logic, I'm gonna start rolling stamina melee.
which technically, why did I put Dex? My major points in Dex. Uh, by that logic, I could have just gone with stamina and be done with it. Besides, we between the two of us, we made enough successes where we didn't have to worry about your fail. Because that it was hence why I was asking about the teamwork role.
I hear my Facebook messenger blowing up. I'm afraid to check that shit.
Oddly enough, he hasn't started blowing up mine yet, which is funny. Oh. So yeah, out of character, it's going to be fun because I'm already going through energy drink withdrawals.
Um,
You have more? You have more? Oh! I thought you
I
had
wish I had more.
I thought you had more ribs, and I'm like, damn! How many freaking ribs did you take?
Dos ribos, por favor. Oops. Ribbons. Or paper.
You have juice in here. I saved you from a disaster.
That would have been a disaster. That would have been like pickle juice in my water. So, okay, Holly, what are we doing at this point?
We're down in the basement. That's what I'm trying to do. I was drawing blood from him. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, very simple answer on that. And this is
And
how
that's bullshit. That Dex
it
is
should be done.
that's bullshit.
This is how shit should be done. Hey, Blake.
Yeah,
Do you relent to her drawing your blood?
I already did.
Okay, cool. Relented. Cool, Myrcella, congratulations. You have his blood. He has relented. Do I still have? Yes.
But well, that's good and all, but I think we've passed the point of no return, and something else happened. It's going into the other bitch switch. No offense, Holly.
No. And I very blatantly said, all right, fine. If you want these rolls done this way, I did them wrong. So guess what? Fuck you. I'm re-rolling. That's what I told him. I said, fine, I'm re-rolling because that's bullshit. I've never heard of a medical procedure rolled as intelligence medicine. Maybe trying to make sure you have everything that you need and what needs to be done intelligence medicine, but the procedure itself is dex medicine. I'm sorry, you don't perform surgery on intelligence alone. That's a dexterity thing.
So basically, we knew what we were doing.
My question comes at this. So can I, with everything going on, then this is really my question because I want to do this at this point just because, well, I think I can. So can I work up to stamina 4 and take a specialization in hypodermic? I'm just saying. I mean, the logic is there based on everything that has happened.
Okay, so Blake pretty much takes the needle from Myrcella and
no, I have to redo all these rolls.
Okay, so first
because according to Bill and the book says it's all wrong, and I know for a fact.
Fuck all of that.
No,
okay.
I know.
Like there's the way around.
Oh, good.
Blake relents to you.
One,
You do it.
Yeah.
Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's dex medicine?
Intelligence. It's the same damn thing. Oh, hey, look. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm doing. You're doing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yay, we have access successes. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confused. What the fuck?
And 2.
Can we?
Okay. My question is, the mantra of the STs was go by the book with these scenes. Why is he stating something else now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Technically, she is right. This is technically dex medicine, and intelligence medicine would be like, she knows basically how to inject the needle into Blake's arm. Like she know instantly where his vein is. Like she was in his own skin. I could go with dex medicine or wits medicine, to be honest.
I have an ultimate answer for this. Hey, Holly.
Nope, I already just gave him my successes, and I said, so no, I won't be rolling stamina. Those were better than all my Dex medicine rolls. If he wants intelligence medicine, fine, suck it. There you go. They're all better than the last ones.
Hey, Holly.
What?
I can't see my sheet.
Hold on.
I just need my perception alertness.
I'm opening it. Just give me a second.
Take your time.
And John just even said, huh? I've always used Dex for anything requiring physical manipulations.
Yeah. And that was technically what Blake was rolling, so he technically just took it out your hand and stuck it in his own vein.
You know, I'm just pointing this out. We are vampires. We are undead creatures of the night. We can rip our own veins out of our skin.
Yeah.
Like, so if Blake wanted to give you, like, -1 diff, he could literally, like, reach under, pull out his vein so you could puncture it.
Yeah,
just throwing that out there.
Technically she can too, because Blake knows what she can do.
The only problem with that, though, is if she does that, she has a possibility of contracting anything you have.
No, I don't, because that's what he was trying to do with those other
That's why I
rolls.
said if Blake pulled out his own vein.
Yeah. So, if he wants to roll by those standards, fine and dandy. I don't need to roll my stamina, because my successes were higher. So, he told me that a fail or a botch indicates that I would have to roll my stamina.
What is up with him lately?
Who knows? Anyway, so yes, there's my rolls. They're done. They're legit.
All right.
And you need, what did you want? Your perception? What? Will?
Alertness.
Alertness.
Okay, let me. God, come on.
Which I really
Sorry, its PDF is taking 80 years now. Okay, perception. Alertness, you got 5 dice. Oh, yeah, now you don't want to argue because you got your way. Or maybe because John called you out, too. Whatever.
Okay, so 3 successes on perk alert. So, yeah.
You notice a male
Dante's
voice
immediate
on the
response is, who are you with?
She says, I have a
Exactly.
friend.
So his immediate response is, who are you with?
One of the others came in to visit and ask about things involving my work. Blake. You hear your name being said.
What's my intelligence? I'm rolling straight intelligence.
Your intelligence? Okay. Your flat intelligence.
Yep. Raw intelligence.
Come on. There we go. 3.
Div 6. Hey, 1 success. That's good enough for government work.
Yeah.
And yes, John, I'm stealing your phrase.
We all stole your phrase by now.
He pauses for a moment. The Tremere.
One of them, yes.
All right, then. I will be there momentarily.
Okay.
I'm going to prime some dice up because this is going to be awkward.
All right, and she hangs up the phone. Wow. Lovely. Lovely.
He does the whole, and I'm guessing we do the whole cotton swab and band-aid thing, and he's holding it up like he's He should, as a mortal, to stop bleeding.
Is it correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, a few moments later, the guy in my picture will walk in. He is not carrying the book, however, he does have a rosary around his neck and has the priest collar and all that good shit. Except he's in. One moment. Except he's in crimson robes rather than black, denoting his rank of cardinal.
Okay. Blake's uncomfortable that there's now a priest cardinal in the room,
Right.
and due to
So,
his weakness, he's kind of getting the phantom itches.
nice. So yeah, Dante will look at Myrcella. Okay, so we haven't really talked, and he'll turn to the Tremere. I need to speak to Ransdale.
Well, that's going to be
Why?
a problem.
Why? And that's
Dante will immediately raise a brow and look at Myrcella. Why?
Ransdale has left town. Meet his replacement.
He'll kind of raise his arms in frustration, and he will start spouting off in Spanish. Oh, does anyone here speak Spanish?
No.
Okay, cool. He starts spouting off rapid Spanish, like to the point where it's almost unrecognizable as a language.
All right.
For purposes of this is on recording, he is not actually cursing. He is spouting off frustration at a very rapid pace.
I was just going to say perception empathy would easily say that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you're going to roll perception empathy. I would say diff 4 because, well, the living situation.
Yep.
For you.
So it's pretty much 1.
He's frustrated. You can tell he's frustrated. And he turns to Blake. Okay, well then, back in English. Who is your primogen at this point?
He raises a hand.
Okay.
Like I said, meet his replacement.
He'll kind of fold his hands into one another and make an L out of his index finger and his thumb, and will raise them to his mouth and close his eyes, look down. The rosary that he has is actually like dangling from the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, and he'll put his hands down. The rosary is now dangling off of his left arm, I want to say. Okay then. Well, I have a problem, and Carmine has brought this to Mr. Carmine has brought this to my attention, and I need it addressed quickly.
Okay.
So, I am True Lasombra, and I need a primogen. I need a primogen to vouch for me.
Okay. Why?
So, and everyone I seem to know in the city keeps dying, so I can't ever lock down a solid primogen.
Okay.
So, now that I have you in front of me, I need you to represent me on the Primogen Council, please.
Okay.
In exchange for this, I will teach you... In exchange for this favor, I will teach you the path of Blood and Bolt.
1 second. What?
Intelligence, occult, or Tremere lore.
Two.
2?
Yeah.
11 for your knowledge is an all but forgotten Tremere path, or all but forgotten path of thaumaturgy.
Okay. Um.
I'll need some time to work on this, however, I can do it.
All right. As far as the La Sombra are concerned, we've been having problems with them as of late.
Garen.
Do you mind being represented underneath a different identity?
Sure. Except the problem is, I am a former prince.
I can handle that.
Okay. If you can handle the fact that my domain fell within the last month, then sure.
Oh, hey, by the way, something to note that there is the creepy hand sitting on her shoulder.
Nice. Hansy is here.
Yeah.
Yes, Zita, it has a name.
Okay.
So yeah, Dante will look at
Out of character, you said Path 11 volt.
Path of Leavenbolt.
11 volt. Okay.
It's
I
basically
thought
you
you
can call
said
down
blood and
lightning and use
bone.
it as a weapon.
Okay.
It's actually a path that's existed since the Dark Ages, but got lost more in modern nights. Mostly at this
Okay.
point, the only people who have it are Alistairs.
Yeah.
Because electricity is aggravated damage now, so it's a
Right.
thing.
Uh-huh. I can work with this. Myrcella, how, mm, uh, I can work with it. Myrcella work with, and basically he just does the whole gesture to his face, and I can basically make it out as you're a new initiate into the chantry, because we really had like one Lasombra, and he's been on the other side. That much kind of trouble with Lasombra?
Myrcella's gonna look at you guys and be like, "Excuse me for just a moment," and she's gonna leave the room. I need to do something really fast. You two
That's fine.
can stay for a second.
He'll look at Blake.
You can still keep your position as hold on, intelligence cults.
At this point, I'm just acknowledged.
Do what?
At this point, I'm just acknowledged. I have no other status. My city fell, and I lost all status aside from acknowledged.
You can keep your position as cardinal. Okay, you're gonna. I can work with it. I can work with you.
Very well.
I can bring you in underneath the guise of your new initiate and into the chantry. Actually, you're a new initiate into the chantry, and you're our influence, and you're going to be our influence within the church. Does that work?
That's perfectly fine by me. I do need a favor though, because I'm having a bit of a problem getting hold of the mayor's office.
Why do you need to get a hold of the mayor's office?
I need to get a hold of the mayor's office because I need to Google the mayor's secretary. If we're being very blunt, Mr. Blake.
Okay.
I need to Google the mayor's secretary so I can expand my influence in bureaucracy.
Okay. I'll see what I can turn up. If she's of the church, I can try and get you installed over at the secretary's church.
Okay, that'll work. Either that or I need a hold of the city planning board.
All right, I can see what I can do. Like I said, like Myrcella said, I just basically got handed primogen when Ransdale got promoted. So,
I see.
so
He got promoted to Lord?
do what?
He got promoted to Lord or Pontifex?
He's
And yes, he said that in character.
uh he got promoted. I don't know to what where.
I see.
All I know is I got left the position, and I can like I said, I can bring you in as an initiate, and you can talk with some of the Tremere there to help you get in and expand your bureaucracy influence.
Very well. Because at this point, Mr. Blake, I have big fish to fry, and I have very little space to do it in.
All right. As long as it does not harm any of the clan and House Tremere, I can work with you.
He'll smile at that. Mr. Blake, my plans don't immediately harm Clan and House Tremere, nor do they harm House Horn Society, and he starts rambling off a shit ton of shit that should be a little bit alarming of Tremere shit.
Yeah.
House High Saturday and House Amethyst. What is that role? Just out of curiosity, so I can better answer your question.
Tremere lore.
Tremere lore. Okay, cool. House High Saturday is the House of Necromancy and Von Dune. House Horn Society is the House of Tremere that deal with demons and getting Darkthalm. They are the reason that the Tremere are allowed to, are the only sanctioned clan to deal with demons. House Amethyst is the House of Infiltrators within Clan Tremere.
He just looks at you shocked. Please, when you're not with me, do not bring that knowledge to up in conversation with the other Tremere. And we lose Will.
Okay. All right.
Okay. He. Oh, hold on. Okay, there you go. He goes, when we're not in private conversation with each other, do not bring that knowledge up in conversation with the others.
He'll smile and nod. Perfectly acceptable.
Other than that, you're probably going to have to come back with me to make introductions.
That's fine. Bear in mind, I will probably be living off of Chandry property. This is simply for namesake of having someone to
namesake.
This is simply for namesake. I mean, worst comes to worst, you could always do me a solid, if you will, and present me to the prince and put forth a vote amongst the council, the city council, to have me represent myself and my clan.
He's planning on doing that, but you kind of have too much knowledge of Tremere to have. He was planning on doing that, but you have too much knowledge of Tremere to let you go off by yourself.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
That just that much knowledge you just spouted off was like you made his head explode because that was too much of a security breach.
Yup. Yup. That was dirty, tricksy shit.
Myrcella does eventually. She comes back down. Zita still hanging out on her shoulder.
Everything all right?
Yes, fine, thank you. And now that she's back, she'll actually take and put more gloves on and deal with the syringes. Put them where they need to be so she has them to work with. So,
Right.
well, nobody's dead. I assume that you guys are, all right.
We're working in.
We're in a working relationship. We're not in a killing relationship right now. Oh, okay.
Mr. Blake, I should probably point out that your secrets, your clan secrets, are of no concern to me. Honestly.
I noticed this. I was planning on doing something where you represent yourself and your clan, but that
is probably in the best interest of everyone.
That much clan secrets you just got it off to me. You're better off in the chantry.
Well, I will not be living in the chantry. You're aware of this.
Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm just saying you're better off masquerading as Tremere. That much secrets, you're better off just playing yourself off as Tremere.
She just kind of because she missed
Tremere.
a good chunk of this conversation, she just kind of looks over with a raised eyebrow. She's
He'll look over at Myrcella and he'll smile. I simply explained to him that my plans will not immediately threaten House and Clan Tremere, nor House Horn Society, nor Society of Asters, nor the House High Saturday, or House Amethyst.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're better off at least for the time being not you're acting as another clan, and with that much secrets, you're better off within clan masquerading within Clan Tremere. Unless one of the higher ups comes, then you're going to have to be out in the city for that time period.
Well, this has been rather enlightening and entertaining. Let me think. Well, I suppose we had best go get to work. And
Right.
you should probably be aware, Mr. Blake, that my very existence in your chantry threatens your chantry more than you could ever understand.
Oh, how are you at teaching?
How am I?
At teaching.
How am I at teaching? What would you like me to teach?
There's a reason why I'm asking this. There is a
What do you need me to teach?
he will after we make introductions at the main at the at the main chantry. I'm going to send you off to another location that I've instituted as a chantry for learning.
Okay, what am I teaching?
Basically, you're going to be teaching what you feel comfortable in teaching, which would probably be what you suggested, and as much Tremere lore you have on of us that you do.
I don't believe that the pyramid would be comfortable with that.
The pyramid does not have to know everything.
He'll smile and kind of raise an eyebrow. You weren't bound to the cup, were you?
Perception, empathy.
Yeah, I'm rolling that too, because I'm listening to this conversation like, what the?
What is my perception empathy?
You don't have empathy.
No, I don't. I straight perception, sorry.
You're a priest and you don't have empathy?
3.
No, I don't, because I'm not on humanity.
Oh, okay.
If you're not on humanity, you can't buy empathy, because you can't feel human. However, you can buy psychology and get the same shit out of it.
Oh, okay.
But you have 3.
Oh. No, I did not know that.
Fail.
I don't know
But
what
Myrcella
you're
has.
talking about. Myrcella, wait. Myrcella saw the reaction Blake got when the Padre walked into the room.
Okay.
That's not a normal reaction for clinch. Roll your intelligence. I'm assuming you don't have Tremere Lord, kindred Lord.
Let me see. I'll look. I
At a
have.
higher diff.
Hey, Holly.
I have kindred lore. No, I don't have Tremere lore. I
If
have
you bought-
hermetic lore.
As a heads up, if you bought COS lore,
I haven't.
COS Lord.
okay, I was going to say that can substitute in times for Tremere lore.
Well, quote unquote, John gave me hermetic, quote unquote, Tremere lore, but I think it just classifies for the mages.
So kindred Lord at high diff.
I got 6 dice there. Or sorry, 5 dice. At higher diff. So we
Do
roll
what?
7.
Okay,
2.
2 successes.
I would say kindred lore at diff, like 8.
Yeah,
Either
1
way,
success then.
Either way, it's 1.
Yeah. That's not a normal reaction for normal Tremere that you've been running around with. At least that's not the reaction that Ransdell has had when he's come across someone of true faith.
Problem is, Padre doesn't exhibit true faith.
It's something he sensed on you Because one of the rolls I got, I
Except it's
rolled
not
was.
active. It's an item, not active. So
Oh, okay.
it's an item. It's within his robes and not active right now. He hasn't invoked the name of God. So
Hold on. Well, you're basically a symbol of that true faith, is for the intents and purposes of weakness, I think.
I am a symbol of the church.
Yeah, you're basically a symbol of the true faith. So yeah, she knows that's not a normal reaction for a normal Tremere.
Yeah, but I also know that you're not a normal Tremere.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I like you, a good cardinal. Have my own secrets, and I'll be right back. My mom's talking to me.
Take your
Okay.
time. So I'll turn to Myrcella. You're spending far too much time in the lab.
I know. Somebody's got to do it, though.
What are you doing down here, anyways?
She walks across the room and puts on yet another pair of gloves and opens a miscellaneous cooler refrigerated unit door and pulls out a small vial. It's not blood. And she says, "This is the cure for this virus going around." And you're noticing just a very small bit. I'm working on replicating this.
Father could replicate it.
Oh, I'm almost there. Almost got it. It's just something I can't nail on it. It's driving me nuts.
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Just when you hear "what the fuck" repeatedly yelled out in the other room, it's kind of one of those things you go check.
Yeah. No, yeah, she's holding up that.
So-
It's a very small vial. She said she's been trying to work on replicating it, and she's almost there.
I see. Well, all work and no play. All work and no play makes Jack a very pious boy.
Yeah, maybe it won't hurt to put it down for a little while. Everybody's brain needs a break.
I mean, we have clean, fresh food here.
The fuck is this shit?
Alright. She is going to put the vial back in its refrigeration unit. And,
Is it affecting the kind?
oh, well, like it's a cold, but worse. It's not killing them, other than one case. It's only killing ghouls and kindred.
Who engineered it?
I'm sorry?
Who engineered it?
We don't know. All we know is that it's been engineered to be like a bioweapon.
Do we have a do we have a patient 0?
No, we do not have a patient 0. However, we do know that Minneapolis seems to be ground zero.
Wonderful. Okay.
Successful against our enemies, willing to live. You burn brightly to burn away the darkness, the misery, and the pain. We will not stop until our work is done.
Repeat that, please. My roommate was yelling in the background.
Friends, allies, or even just fellow humans, willing to live in peace. Light your own fires with me now. Pile the kindling high.
Did you hear me?
Feel the warmth on your skin.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Oh, I said, can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
Be unafraid.
I don't even know what I said.
Still alive. We will win.
Okay.
Bless you all.
Well, so I guess we're waiting for sandwiches here.
So it is fatal to us.
It's fatal to us and ghouls, yes. And it usually winds up killing within 48 hours for us. So once it's done its job, it seems to completely just break down.
I see. He takes out his phone and there's rabbit tapping.
Okay.
There's rabbit tapping. There's a ding from his phone. He looks at it. Size. Actually, if you want to roll a perception alertness. Or perception empathy. I'm sorry. Perception
Either way,
empathy,
it's
not
the same.
perception.
Either way, it's the same dice.
Okay, cool. Div 4 because of the situation between our characters.
Okay.
And yeah, he is not happy by whatever response he got. And shoots a real quick response back.
Is something bothering you?
He will turn the phone over and hand it to Myrcella and check your Facebook real quick.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I'm assuming she hands the phone back.
Yep. Not her problem, huh?
Say what? Sorry.
It was like, not her problem, huh? Oh, well.
Right.
It'll become everybody's problem if it's not contained and dealt with here.
One moment.
So, yeah. Let her think it's not her problem. Myrcella just like shakes her head.
One moment.
Okay.
This computer speakers are really super quiet, so I'm plugging in here headphones. Okay. Okay, there we go. So yeah, he will sigh. I'm assuming she's handing the phone back.
Yep.
Holly? Okay,
Yes.
cool. Cool.
And that's what she was saying. Like, oh, not her problem anymore. It will be if she gets the virus and it spreads outside of Minneapolis.
If it's not contained, yeah. Wonderful. Joy.
And this is why I really don't like dealing with the Camarilla. She rolls her eyes.
That's why you don't have to.
Yeah.
That's why you are where you are and I am where I am.
Yeah, I still have to deal with them to an extent, I guess. But it's on my terms.
Hey Holly, real quick, what program are you using to edit PDFs?
I don't. This computer doesn't really have one. I had to switch. I haven't downloaded anything to do it.
What were you using?
I was just using Foxit Reader, I believe.
Okay. That way I know, that way you can shoot me the PDF file and I can edit my own sheet to fix it.
Okay.
Because my sheet is still not reflecting the XP spins from first XP drop.
Gotcha.
So yeah. So I miss the old days when we didn't have to worry about viruses and things could just be simple. Where all we had to worry about was a rambunctious teenager.
She just shakes her head. Oh, nothing's ever simple.
You know, funny thing, you're now in control over here.
I am aware.
Funny thing that works.
Sort of, I suppose. She chuckles.
Well, I'm just saying, we could make the rambunctious teenager a lot less rambunctious.
What are you implying?
Well, give him the gift of eternal life, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
That's not what Lorenzo wants.
Lorenzo's not in charge.
And I'm not going to force him to do that.
Very well.
She's like very serious about that one. Like scary serious.
My bad, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What I missed?
They had stepped away and had a private conversation while you were gone.
Alright.
You pretty much.
And now that you're back, they will.
Alright.
Like, yeah, they were within eyesight, but they were just
Yeah.
far enough away, and I'm assuming behind doors, so that hearing them was an impossibility.
Right. Yeah.
So,
So, yes.
So yeah, they will set back.
All right.
So, Mr. Blake. You are apprentice, I'm assuming?
Yes, you'll be my apprentice.
No, I'm saying you are an apprentice, assuming.
Out of character, I'm still needing to get the freaking plan book from Bill.
Real quick, it goes, the Tremere run in 7 circles. So for every rank, like apprentice, regent, pontifex, lord, council, they each have a level. Apprentice is the first, being referred to often as steak sauce because you're A1.
Yeah.
So pontifex being in your description, you are definitely not an apprentice. Or not
Yeah.
pontifex, regent. In your regent is the next step up from apprentice. Basically, you go apprentice is the first circle of masteries, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, and then you hit regent.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, Holly, can you do me a favor? Shoot me the PDF of my sheet.
Okay. What I'll do is I will email that to you.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say shoot it on Facebook.
Yeah. But it may be
I
too
can't
difficult.
send PDFs on Facebook. It never lets me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it may be too big for.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay, well then I will open my
Way too
Gmail and
big.
go from there.
yeah. Yes, I was meaning that as fun.
Oh, God.
Ed well didn't get it.
I got it.
Oh, yes, yes, I'm an apprentice, but I'm acting as head of the chantry as well as primogen because Ransdale was both. Among other titles, but that I'm not going to go into that.
Hold on, it's loading.
And I wanted to pay my bill.
Hey, there we go. Alright, I sent that to you. It should be there shortly.
For the record, fuck Nexon. For those of us who aren't aware, Nexon is the company that makes MapleStory and various other games of that nature. Because I am being punished for some shit because somebody hijacked my account.
Oh, awesome.
39.
Oh, lovely.
95.
Okay. So yeah, you should have your sheet any second now. I sent it.
One moment. I'm responding to NCSoft as well, sorry.
All right, is everybody around? Are we just sitting here in silence with each other?
No, I'm writing up an email. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Sorry, I'm missing items on a game I play that I should have on all characters across the board, and they sent me one of the two items, and I'm sitting here going, yes, but I'm still missing the other. Okay, so, and there it is. Thank you.
Okay.
Download.
She's gonna take her lovely little hand off of her shoulder and set it down on one of the lab tables.
Now the question is, how do I save this to a specific location? No, that's how. Once I save it, I can go back and edit it accordingly, right? Holly?
What?
So.
Oh, yes, I can because of Foxit Reader. Very cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm good to go. So yeah, he will turn to Blake, who apparently is. Oh, there you are. Okay.
I'm here.
And walking back, he will look at Blake.
That would be.
So, I suppose we need to get started then. When would be an appropriate time to meet with you and the others?
I'm heading back there right now if you want to come with, but I don't think your girls would look they would look conspicuous on a bike.
Well, I have a vehicle, so.
Alright.
I suppose we will need a name for me, and I suppose that we're saying I'm coming straight out of Dallas. By the way, for the record, for your knowledge, James, since I'm feeding you like real world knowledge about the Tremere, Dallas is the primary chantry. It is where council member Lucinda, I want to say, lives. Lucinda being the only Tremere who managed to somehow keep an avatar and still has blood magics. So.
Holy shit! Okay.
She is the only Tremere on record to have kept her avatar, or supposedly. So.
Supposedly kept it. All right, I can. I'll think of a name and I'll get back to you on that. Oh.
Mr. Blake, is Blake your first or last name?
First.
What is your last name?
Lewis.
Okay. Mr. Lewis, because Mr. Blake, I already know him as Mr. Kevin. So, Mr.
Yeah.
Lewis, what? I'm going to ask a very audacious question at this point, simply because I like to be in the know. Do you currently have a will?
That would be Miss Beck. But you can act. I haven't actually seen her recently. I hope she didn't get infected. Until she turns up, you can be acting with until she decides to show up. Out of character, Julie is
Sure.
having real life issues, so yeah, so go.
I'm aware, out of character, of her issues that she's having. So yeah, that's cool. Dante will smile and nod. Very well. So yes, awesome.
We can do the
Good.
introductions tomorrow, I believe.
That works for me.
You were going to say something?
Oh no, I simply was saying that works for me.
Okay. We're currently in a restructuring period after Mr. Ransdale's promotion. So our security measures had to be redoubled.
Has anyone from House Wards and Measures come to the Chantry to reinforce such said wards and measures?
Out of character, I'm blue booking. I'm about to drop blue book bill as we speak. On doing that.
As a heads up, House Wards and Measures is exactly what it sounds like. They're a house of the Premier that deal with ward versus insert thing here. That is their sole purpose within the Premier. So.
All right. And I can. By that time, I should be able to get you a name, and yes, we can say you're coming by way of Dallas, and just pray that that doesn't get the attention of Lucinda.
Hi, this is Jen.
Lucinda as in Lucinda or Lucinda?
Lucinda.
Okay. I was going to say, because if it's Lucinda we are worried about, that is not a problem, and I can handle that.
Yeah. Well, that one he's not worried about either. But yeah, he would say we can say you're coming by way of Dallas, but I just hope and pray that doesn't get the attention of her.
Well, if it does, that's an issue that's taken care of, and I'm not worried about it.
All right.
But all that aside, he'll look at Myrcella. When at this point are we capable of leaving city to go home, as it were, to handle something?
Well, depends on how long you plan on being there.
Not incredibly long, just to handle that thing that we were going to handle. Since you are now in control of everything.
Yeah, that's making it real fun. Getting any time to do much of anything else.
Do I need to have them come here?
That may make things a little easier.
Okay. Very well.
She just smiles at him.
And he'll smile sweetly back and, oh God. No, I'm having an issue out of character at this point.
Okay.
I apparently cannot post. Oh, wait, there we go. Create thread.
She's just like creepily petting this hand that's sitting on the tabletop, by the way.
I feel horribly, horribly improper. You guys, you seem to be busy when I came in.
No, I believe that work is done.
Yes.
Very well.
It was just pretty much a doctor's a routine doctor's visit wasn't it Miss Myrcella.
Right.
Eddie just gives her a smile.
She'll give him a friendly smile back. And, no, yeah, like I said, she's petting the quote-unquote hand. It is her pet.
You're also it's not going to phase the other two. The other two are not on the path of humanity.
Yep.
All right.
Apparently I can't. Apparently I can't save a PDF once I've edited it.
It won't.
Oh, there
If
we
it's a, I was about to say if it's an Adobe, once it's edited, well, you can't save it as a filled-in sheet if it's Adobe anyway.
Yeah, you should.
No,
Automatically
Fox
revert blank.
How do I save a PDF into? Actually, if we're all good here, I will say that we can probably call this scene unless somebody else has something we need to do.
Got something, but that's more of a Bill and Blake thing than Bill, Myrcella, and Dante thing.
What's up?
I have something, but that's more of a Bill, James and Bill scene than an us scene. Basically, this was a scene to roundabout way of giving, without it knowingly in character, give Myrcella a test subject.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna we'll play with those first. She motions towards the cooler that she put the blood samples in.
Okay, why am I not able to upload a PDF? Actually, we'll handle this right after we're done. Okay, well, as far as I'm concerned, we're good to call this scene.
Yeah, I think Holly was about to do some roll before she clicked off.
Nope.
Alright.
Alright, well, thank you players for playing. Thank you watchers for watching.